Hello, today let's discuss about the data types in C programming. So each variable will have a particular data type. By seeing the data type, we can know what kind of values it can store. The particular variable, what kind of values it can store. For example, it can store an integer, it can store a character, it can store float values, etc. Okay, so by seeing the data type we can understand what kind of variable, what kind of values the variable can store. And we can each data type has specific amount of memory, so that also can be known by seeing the data type. And also each data type will have a separate kind of operations. So these, there are three types of data types. One is primitive data type, second is derived data type, and third is user defined data type. Primitive data type means they are the most basic data types which is available, for which are available. For example, your int, char, float, double, void, etc. Next you have your derived data types. Derived data types means they are derived from your primitive data types. Next is user defined data types. User defined data types, in that the user will define the data type which they want. Okay, example structure, union and enum. And derived data types examples are array, structures, pointers, etc. So first we'll see our integer data type. In integer data type, the syntax is int variable name. And integer means it can store your number values. If you just give int with a variable name, it by default it is signed integer. Signed integer means it can store both positive, negative and zero values. You have something called as unsigned integer in C, which can store only positive values. Okay. And next you have short integer. In short integer means its value is less than 2 bytes. Next you have long integer, so which is greater than your short int. And also you have unsigned short int, which means it will store only positive value and it can store less than 2 bytes. You can store your numbers. Your integer data type, it can store numbers in decimal, hexadecimal, octal, etc. It can store positive, negative values and 0. Its range is minus 2 lakh to plus 2 lakh range. And its size is 4 bytes. Okay, 4 bytes, 1 byte is 8 bits. So it means 2 power 32. 8 into 4 is 32. So 2 power 32 is the range of your integer. And the format specifier is percentage %d. Okay, and the syntax of integer is integer variable name. Next we'll see your character data type. Your character data type can store only one single character. So what is that character? Character means it could be a number, it could be an alphabet. In alphabet it could be uppercase or lowercase. It can also be parenthesis, any operator, some symbols, etc. Each and everything is called as a character, and it is the most basic data type used in C. Okay, and its range is minus 128 to 127 or 0 to 255. It is signed, it is minus 128 to 127, and if it is unsigned char, it is 0 to 255, and the size is 1 byte. The size of char is 1 byte, and the format specifier is percentage %c, and the syntax of char is char variable name. So for char, we have to go to the look at the ASCII tables. So these are all the characters, and in our system, whatever character we give, according to this ASCII table, the numbers will be stored. Okay, the decimal number will be stored, which in turn will turn into binary number and it will get stored. So for char, we have to look at the ASCII table. So these are different kind of examples. So these are different kind of examples and its output. If we give char a is equal to a, when we print f percentage %ca, it means it will print a character. Similarly, if we give print f percentage %d, it will print as 97 because the ASCII value of a is 97. So these are all the examples with its output. If we have character C, it means it should print a character, and if we have percentage %d, it means it will be printing a decimal number. So next we'll see about your float data type. In float data type means it will store your float value, your decimal and exponential values. It is for if you give the keyword as float, Has a single precision, that is 32 bits, and its range is 1.2 exponential minus 38 to 3.4 exponential plus 38, and its size is 4 bytes. Okay, the size of your float data type is 4 bytes, where one is for sign, 8 bit is for exponent, 23 is for value, and you have 6 decimal digits precision. And format specifier is percentage %f, and the syntax is float variable name. And this is one example of your C programming using your float data type.